best show to talk about my faction. Can get me and Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
Massive thank you to all our channel members. Your support helps keep My Faction Reaction going strong. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, everybody. Oh, that light's way too bright behind me. Nope, wrong one. There we go. I hope everybody's having a great day. Thank you for coming hang out. Gorilla Smith, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Not a lot of people here today, but that's fine. We don't need... Oh, I haven't even turned Twitch on. I gotta get Twitch turned on. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good day. We're gonna have some fun power washing things, which I always enjoy doing. So yeah, no, very, very excited to dive into that. And yeah, let's get going. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream, my friends. We have another day of power washing ahead of us. So I'm going to move to the gameplay screen here. So yeah, I don't even know where we left off last week. I think we got a big ass thing to make this time. Some of these callbacks to like the old Power Wash game from like Power Wash #1 are really cool. Yo, Warzone, welcome. You're here just in time to watch me power wash a bunch of stuff. I guess let's go right into it. We'll start the power washing. Yes. We go here. Okay, we got to do the gas station. That's what it was. I was like, I don't know what I'm power washing today. So apparently we're power washing a gas station. Ooh, okay. So not only do we have to do the entire gas station, we got to do all the ground around it too. Let's just take a quick look at the job. So we got this cactus thingy here. Are we gonna have to do the inside? No. I was like, I wonder if it opens up and you have to do the inside. But it's not up here. But we do have a lot to get done here. None of this opens up, which is good. We also have a little playground. Some picnic tables. Check it in, brother. No problems. Hey, it's all good, man. We'll see you on Friday, Charger. Nation should buy it for passive income. I think for passive income, it actually needs to be like, you need to be doing something with it. All right, well, let's get into this. No, Warzone, enjoy War Games. We'll talk on Friday. But have fun in San Diego, my friend. Just get right into this here. We're not going to waste any time. Okay, we got the cord. Let's get the... I've got the controls down now, which is good. It looks like something terrible happened at this gas station. I don't know. This one's going to take maybe the entire stream. We'll find out, I guess. What am I missing? There it is. All right, so let's start going the cactus here. War Games. I think I got all of them. Heard a bunch of means there. Each light's a separate little nodule. Yeah, we should have them all there now. I think the heal team wins. I think the heal team's going to win the men's side, and I think the women's face team will win the women's side. Man, there's more of those lights. The chat on screen is missing the color blue. I don't know if you could come get gas here right now. It doesn't look like you could. Yeah, I heard. I'm very excited with Stranger Things. I'd like to dive. Half of me was going to cancel the stream just so I could watch Stranger Things tonight. I was like, I want to watch Stranger Things. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going on in Hawkins. I'm gonna need to get a ladder out to get this clean. I'm not gonna be able to get this out done without the ladder. All right, let's get these bulbs done. That one. I was like, I knew we didn't get that one. All right, we're gonna need to get a ladder out here. Bust a ladder. All right, ladder. We'll just bring this thing here. What's next for Penta? That's a good question. He does need to get healed. Oh, come on. There we go. I hope he's okay and he's not like out for too long. I would hate that. He's been a welcome. Oh, each of those arms is like a separate. I didn't realize that. There's the outside of that. Nathan, are you excited for? Yeah, I actually am. I enjoy the old Survivor. Like, my only disappointment is that it's not on the main card. There we go. It should be on the main card. Disappointed it's not there. All right, let's see if we can jump on the cactus. We made it. All right, let's get the rest of this cleaned off here. I'm disappointed I saw. Oh, you saw the spoilers? I've managed to avoid them, so it was only that one NXT spoiler that caught me off guard. There we go. Okay, so I think we're good on the cactus here. Let's get the little base around it. And we'll move on to some more of the outside stuff. You're voting on the MFTs to win? I feel like they needed to have momentum, and it's not like the War Games group is like some sort of consistent group of people who even get consistent television time. I love the Motor City Machine Guns, but they've not been doing anything, and then all of a sudden they're in this feud in a War Games match, and like they'll be great in it, but like I don't understand where they came from or why they were being brought into it. It didn't make sense to me. Sometimes you wish you didn't have eyes. That's fair. I get that. Purple stuff comes off harder. Needs a little bit more. All right, and then let's get this. Soap everything up here. Switch back to the power washing. We'll get this all cactus floor power washed here, so it's all good. Nah, we're pretty good for spoilers here. So yeah, no spoilers. What do I do there? Oh. Let's soap this up a little bit. Make this a little bit better. Should be clean in a second here. There it is. All right, we got a full clean thing. Let's leave the floor to last. We'll use the power washer. Let's start working on these pumps. These are cool pumps. This is the type of gas station I'd like to visit. It's very cool. Oh no, SmackDown's got a blue set? No! They need a show with a green aesthetic. So there's some harder to clean materials on this now, which weren't there before. Okay, so we need to get to the top of the gas pump. There we go. All right, on to gas pump 2, then we'll do the base around it. We'll work on the posts. Am I banned now? No, you're fine. You're fine, man. I wonder if SmackDown will be like NXT was in short again for me on Netflix in Canada. There we go. Okay, so globe's done. Let's work on these posts. And then we'll get the base piece that's attached to it and these two little metal pieces here. We'll leave the floor for last. Is there going to be a watch-along? There is, my friend. We will have a War Games watch-along, which I'm very excited about, actually. It's the first PLE we've done since we started doing this. Because, well, like, let's be honest, we just started doing this watch-alongs a few weeks ago. So, but I'm very excited to do War Games. Really? I thought we'd have that. What are we missing? Is it up here? There we go. Let's get this piece right here. That shouldn't be hard to get clean. There we go. Okay, let's get the other post. We'll work on the base. Man, each of those lights is a separate little ding. going to the top corner there. There we go. And we got another light of some sort. We'll have to duck down to get this thing cleaned up. All right, now let's get this clean. Hey, just followed. We'll invite some friends. Nice, thank you. Give this a quick foaming up here because I see some harder to clean elements on it. And then we're going to switch back. Man, I feel like we're close. Okay, so there's that. We need to get the rim done. Come on, rim. What am I missing on it? I guess Survivor Series 2 packs won't be as desirable as one. Yeah, like, it depends what the reward's going to be for the Cena match. There it is. Because we've got Javon Evans versus Cena that we're going to do. Okay, so let's, I guess, start. We'll work under the canopy here. Man, I just hope they don't pull what happened with SummerSlam and that there's cards from the first one in the second pack. Because that sucked when that happened. And they didn't fix it for anybody. They just said, oh, that was by design. And then fixed it. And they're like, oh, yeah, we fixed it by design too. That was always the intent. That's what I got from support. I'm like, that is just not true. Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen again. And I remember I was fighting with support on it. I had my kids at the pool and was like messaging support while they were swimming. I need to get the top for the rest of that one. You're only missing Alba Fire from one, so you don't need that? Yeah. I'm missing, I don't know. What am I missing? I'm missing a bunch of cards. Because I only opened up one pack because I got Sean in the first pull, so I was like, I'm not going to open a second pack. I'll wait for them to hit the marketplace to get, like, and I don't even need Seth because we've got a version of Seth, and, like, Seth's okay, but he's not great. We'll go to the top in a second. Let's get the inside of it done. Did the Cody bot on the island 2 tries? Nice! Congrats! I think it took me 3 tries on that one. It's been a little while. I love the Cody bot. I wish we had Cody bot card. Like, I really wanted a My Faction card with Cody bot. I think that would have been cool. If they do it, Nate, I might just skip the packs and buy Javon from the market. Might not be a bad way to do it. We won't know till we start opening the cards. I don't think they'll do that. I think it was a mistake, and I don't think they wanted to admit to it being a mistake, so they said it was by design, so they didn't have to compensate anybody for it. But it doesn't make sense that they would do that and then fix it. So, I don't know. Sorry, guys. You guys might see me messaging my wife a little bit more often tonight. Almost done this portion here. Okay. So we're doing good here. Just give me 2 seconds here. All right, let's get this ceiling portion done, and then we'll climb to the top of the canopy, and we'll get everything done on the top. Warzone, did you see we passed 2,800 yesterday? Didn't quite happen while we were streaming last night, but after in the morning it was over. About to open another pack. I'm sending HBK vibes your way, my friend. If you want, I will send you Sexy Kurt. If that will help. I'm just a sexy Kirk. Sexy Kirk. I'm no jerk. Sexy Kurt. I actually don't know if that's how that works. Okay, we got the underside. Let's get to the top. There's a ladder somewhere here. There. Love that. All right, let's get this canopy finished here. And then we'll... thought the match would be for hours. Thought I would be... Oh, yes. I'll make your ankle hurt. Thank you. That's it. LOL. I couldn't remember the words of it. I just know it's very funny and everybody loves Sexy Kurt. Man. Oh, there's just like, we have to go around like, we couldn't quite get to the top. There it is. All right, let's get the top of this canopy and then we'll start working on some other sparks. I don't know how long this job's going to take today. We're like 30-ish minutes in right now. I should put a poll up on how long it's going to take. Is it getting cold in your part of the world? Very hot here. Yeah, it's definitely getting cooler. We have snow coming down right now again. It was like... I wanted to go running outside this morning. I went running, but I did it on the treadmill because it was like pouring rain, and then it turned into snow later in the day. I'm hoping that not much of the snow's built up and I can get out tomorrow morning. because I do prefer being out on the street and I want to take advantage of it while I can. And we've had some spring or some Decembers which are super mild, like 10-degree weather in December, but I don't think we're getting that this year. There we go. Okay, so we got the top done. In Europe, it's cold. Yeah, we're cold here in Canada right now, for sure. What do we do now? I guess let's work on the front of the building. We'll start with this trim here. Going for a run. I need a treadmill. Yeah. 56 in Connecticut. So I don't understand Fahrenheit, so I don't know how that converts to Celsius, but it sounds cold. Oh, we got a new job available. I hear you're back in business. Fix at the gazebo. Doesn't look terrible. Might not be too long to do. There we go. Get some of the accoutrements out here. $28 today. Okay. Oh, that's decent. 28 Celsius? That's warm. That's like a regular summer day for us. When we woke up, it was like 10 degrees, and then it got colder as the day went on. I like how the chair rocks. Oh, I bet you it's underneath the chair. Yep. I was like, there's something underneath the chair. That's why it's not binging yet. Warmer than you're used to? Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, we got the chair. Let's get this. Before we start working on the walls of the gas station. I don't know how long this is going to take. Like an hour, probably? Get all the... Must have gotten all of them. We're going to have to get on top of this thing so that we can spray it and get it clean. 56 Fahrenheit is 13 degrees Celsius. Okay. So not like too cold. Like, it's like sweater weather. What are we right now? We are 1 degree Celsius. So we're sitting at right now. Okay. There we go. Get this little cactus garbage can. Work on everything on the outside while we wait. All right. I have to get under this table too, I bet. Yep. Not under the benches, just under the table itself. Oh, and the frame's separate from the table. Good to know. Seats are also separate. There's one bench seat. Let's work on the other here. There's that. Let's get this frame done up. Move on to the next thing. Have you covered December leaks yet? No, I was waiting. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I've been kind of busy. I had to post a bunch of Lego up for sale today. Literally, like, I posted 40 sets. I'm still, like, got 10 to put up that are beside me. Okay, we got the frame. We're good now. Let's move on to the next one. Are we going to get an encore of the HBK? Yeah, 100% we should get an encore. All the boss battles have had an encore with the exception of the ones from the Super Pack 1 for some weird reason. I don't know why they never... Maybe they weren't technically boss battles. I don't know. Maybe they weren't listed as boss battles when we did them. But yeah, we should be getting that. So if you don't pull them or you don't pull HBK, you'll be able to get them. Also... I'm curious to see what infinite dupe value is going to be at that point. Kenny's saving up for his first 10-pack box to buy cards as he's grinding his way to get them. Which is kind of cool. He'll be doing a video doing a 10-pack opening trying to pull HBK. Man, these picnic tables are a pain in the butt. All right, let's get the frame done and then move on to the next table. I hate these. Focus on the frame first. Yeah, so we get Survivor Series Volume 2 on Friday for cards. I'm excited. Maybe we'll get a good grinding card. I really want a new Gunther grinding card. I think that would be good. Although the John Cena method's working very well. But if we could get a good... Oh, no. Each of these frames are separate, so I did not get the other one. I did not realize. Okay. Is this the frame I got? So this frame's not cooked. No, this frame's got an issue. Got to figure out where we're missing on this frame. Right in the Y area there. There we go. All right. Yeah, we got a Javon Evans versus Cena event on Saturday. We're going to have some sort of gauntlet match, likely with Lola and Johnny Gargano. My guess will be with Superstar Series 5 cards, which are expected to come out then. Do you know PowerWash Sim had some pretty cool DLCs? Yep, Warhammer in Space. They had, I did the Final Fantasy ones that were free, and they did some Tomb Raider ones where you could clean the Tomb Raider mansion, SpongeBob. The Final Fantasy stuff was great, and I can't believe it was free. They did some paid ones. Back to the Future, you could watch the DeLorean and the train. So yeah, no, there's a bunch of cool DLC that they did for it. Yeah, Superstar Series 5 will go straight into the market. So we'll just be able to buy whatever cards we need. So the trick is open your packs first, and because that'll likely be the first one with them in it, and then once you're done that, okay, let's get these frames here. See if you pull the cards you need, and if you don't, then yeah. You can get them at the shop. Also, there's going to be a bunch of tokens probably with these Superstar Series 5. I think we were getting 20. We got 80 tokens total, so maybe we'll get like 100 tokens total out of this new pack. Or 120. I don't know how they'll work it. Maybe they'll give us 30 each, so times 4. So yeah, 120 maybe. So, and it's usually the cheap ones that they put those too, so which is good. Come on. There we go. All right, one more to get. Just got the pink diamond market open too. Nice. Yeah, thankfully I'm done the pink diamond market now. So whatever I get will go directly towards Galaxy Opals, and I'll have. I think the Galaxy Opals are going to be 200 a piece, so I have enough for 2 of them already. Probably a third by the time they actually hit the market. I don't think any of them are going to be good. There's not been a single card I've used from them and been like, oh, I'm going to use this, but maybe they'll be good. I don't know. They've just not been the best. Come on, bench frame. I just want to get you clean. Maybe I need to bust out the scope. How did you get well, I bought all the cards from Super Pack Series 2 and 3. There's 1100 tokens between those two, so if you buy cost me there we go. Cost me 200k, I think. To do 300k to do it the other day, but that was 1100 tokens right there if you need tokens. I was waiting for the price drop so that I could clear the pink diamond market out, but it would have cost me 500k before, so it was 300k, which I thought was fair. Yeah. Doesn't do like when you expand it, you got to go like slightly slower. Oh, this is the whole base around the park. Do I want to do that right now or in the gas station? I guess so. We'll get it done. We're going to leave the floor to be the last thing. That's what the last thing we want to do. We'll get the floor scrubber out. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you moved to a new one there. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. We'll leave the floor for a second. Let's work on this border, and then we'll get this little park here. Playground cleaned up. Sorry, guys. Just checking my messages here. Get so many questions and comments on YouTube. If I'm missing DLC, do I talk to 2K or PS5? Probably 2K? What DLC are you missing? I think 2K, but I'm not 100% on that. Good progress on here. Yeah, what are you missing, man? WrestleMania 41 pack. Oh, interesting. And you downloaded it, right? There we go. And we got, oh, this is a mess. We're like 45 minutes in here, and okay, we're gonna need soap. There's spray paint all over this. We'll soap this up good, and then we'll clean it up. Have you... Man, playground's a mess. It's worse than some of the other areas because it's spray painted all over. I got something else there. Feel like this circle is going to be its own thing. Yep. 100% it is. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Just finished chapter 4 of the island yesterday. Nice. Now I've left is grinding on the top of 560k. Nice. Yep. Yeah, he bought the Bloodline edition, so he should have access to it. Between the cactus's legs. What am I missing on the... Oh, the top of the cactus. 100% is the top. Yep. Let's get this top while we're up here. And we'll soap everything up and we'll get the outside and then work our way to the inside. there's the window. Just need to get the bottom of this. While we're under it, let's get the slide underneath here. Clean some of the stuff under here while we're under it. I was hoping that... Oh, you got to get up here. How about a pack off against Kenny? It's not a bad idea. But Kenny would have to be in a position to open packs, and he's not. I'm assuming is who does the better pulls is what your thought process is. There we go. Got it. Okay, so let's get the slide. Oh, yeah, we're going to soap this up. This thing's a mess. I love the soap in this game. It's so much easier than the first game. In the first game, you had to buy soap, and there were like multiple different types of soap depending upon what surface you're cleaning. So it was glass soap, metal soaps, stone soap. It was just a pain in the ass. You're trying out a new game. Alex, we've actually been playing this every Wednesday for the past like 5 weeks, I think. I think this is our 5th week. I just really like the PowerWash games. I thought it'd be like a nice, chill, fun stream to do. So, yeah, we're playing PowerWash Simulator. Probably have to go up to the top and get... Yeah. It's like, we'll have to get something at the top here. There we go. Slide done. Let's get whatever this is here. Wash. Underneath and get it underneath. Guess we can look at that way. If he's grinding for $10 this week, you'll be opening up War Games 2. Would be interesting. Yeah, but he's going to be trying to get... So he's trying to get enough so he can open up the Series 1 packs because he wants to pull HBK. I was talking to him about talking to him the other day about it. So he's going to be pulling different packs than I am. Also, I'm not opening up at... Let's see if he can get to a point where he can open up at 20, and then, yeah, like, it could be good. Yeah, PowerWash Simulator 2 is like my... I don't want to say guilty pleasure, because it's a great game. It's not a guilty pleasure. This is a fun game that everybody should try and play. And the team that makes it really solid. It's one of those viral games that clicked during the pandemic. Man, oh, Jigsaw's been here. Oh no, Jigsaw's been here. That's a spiral, I know that. In the last game, there was like a full-out playground you cleaned. And when you cleaned the playground... one of the achievements was you had to power wash a soccer ball up the slide, and it was a pain in the butt trying to get that ball up the slide. These railings, well, yeah, they're not each. There it is. I was like, each green piece of wood's not its own thing, right? So there's going to be a bunch of little pieces here. We're going to have to make sure we get them all. Man, I wish I hadn't bought the... I almost wish I hadn't bought the Cena pack, because every card's coming to my faction. Like, playable through there at this point. Except Heel John Cena, I guess. Because you can now get R-Truth, although they're probably not unlocked for outside, but I never play outside the mode. I always just play the, oh yeah, that's going to be right to the top, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just get the undersides figured out, and then we'll work on it. A few seconds here, guys. We have all the bases. What am I missing on the inside? There. Well, that post is done. Okay, that post is done. Let's get these two posts and we'll take care of the other side, and then we'll work our way up to the top, get the pole. Oh, kind of went all over the place there. Got that post. Let's get this post. What am I missing on this post? Oh, right there. There we go. Okay, so we got that post. We got all the bases, I believe. Let's just make sure. Trim. Trim. The ladder in a second. Let's get this post pole. Okay. So the post is done. I saw the whole thing light up. Let's get this done. There's more spray paint there. It'll just be easier to do that. Eighth done. This should light up any second. There it is. Okay, then we just need to get the top part. Actually, I think we got everything. Gotta get this grab post. It's just not clicking. There it is. We got No, that one's not gotten either. Don't want to miss that. There we go. Okay, I think everything's clean in the park. We'll do this floor just to get out of the way. Yeah, Sony support's probably the best call. These guys are right. Ignore what I said earlier. I'm a dumb idiot. I'm a big, dumb, bald idiot. Ignore what I said. Who's excited for Survivor Series? We're actually going to have somebody there during the show, which is kind of cool. This Charger's going to be at the show. We should get him to just have the chat open and chat with us during the show. How about this? Almost done. Man, the floor feels like it should be done. Just redo this portion here. There we go. I was like, all right. Let's get this part clean. We'll take this to the road. Work on a few of the tertiary items. I'm excited for Survivor Series. Put a poll. Who's for... All right, give me a second. There we go. We got a poll. I don't think we're going to have many no's. Probably. Don't feel like that's the case. And we'll come back the other direction now. Before I walk past this, let's get this clean. Parking. Another pack pulled. Another Austin theory. Oof. Push comes to shove. Just wait for the market. Like they'll all be in the market in like a few weeks, and you'll be able to get it then. Not saying you have to do that, but just putting it out there as an option. Feel like it'll pop sooner than later. At least you got like I miss last year, like when you got like the largest card from the pack, they would like it was enough to cover another pack. So like if you got a Galaxy Opal or a Pink Diamond, you could buy another like pack. Ooh. Just go down here. That did not do a good job. Okay, we're fine on that side. Yeah, that'll be a last resort. What am I missing? This feels like this should be good now. Oh, wait a second. These are two separate items. I need to go check that other border. I think I'm not good on it then. There's that one. Okay, we need to check the other border. Yeah, you get 11 for and 14 for a Galaxy Opal. Yeah, I don't think you can share images in the chat, man. Sorry. It's just a YouTube thing. Probably so people just don't come and pop stuff in that's like super inappropriate. Okay, we got that. I wanted to just quickly look over here. Okay, so that one's fine. But then over here's a new one. Oh, yeah, see, this one's not done. So let's run up and down this one quickly. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. Okay. We're good there. Oh, I hear my wife yelling at my kids. It's never good. So each of these pile tires is going to be its own thing to clean, I think. Oh, each of the tires is its own thing. I did not realize that. That's a pain in the butt. All right, well, we'll have to do each of these tires individually. Here's the bottom one. Okay, so we got the top tire. You can tell they're companies from the UK because of how they spell tire. Got to get this last tire here. We got the hubcap already on the top. Oh, no, never mind. We got the tire. Once we got it earlier. Okay. We'll get these boxes out of the way here, and then we just got to focus on the gas station itself. And then the floor. Making good time here. I feel like. We're in a good spot here. I'll break out the good spot. What am I missing on this crate? Oh, there we go. Just had to duck apparently. Oh, let's get the barrel done. Oh. Each of those dice was separate barrel dice. Okay, there's the barrel cup. Let's get the barrel clean now. Got the barrel dice and the barrel cup, and we just need to get the barrel. There we go. And then we got a little wagon wheel on the side here. Cute wagon wheel. Probably came off on some customer's ride. The wagon wheel's different from the hub. I thought it gave me an option to do something to it, but I guess not. I thought there was going to be a flip around option on it so you could get to the other side of it easier. Does not seem to be the case. So there's the hub. There's the wheel. All right. We'll get this portion done here. And then we'll start working on the actual unit itself. The gas station. And got Lex and R-Truth. I mean, that's a good pack. Did you have Lex yet? I wish he was better. I like had a hope that we could get somebody to tap out with him, but we can't. I can pick this. Wait, no, it wanted me to pick the giant thing up off the side. All right. Let's start crack-a-lacking on the walls themselves. Yeah, we're gonna need some soap here. Got more soap that should be going here. Yeah, give Sony a quick shout. Oh, I only have one extension. That's why I'm thrown off there. Man, these stains are not coming off easy. But to do a little bit more work with these. Okay. I was like, am I going to have to get on top to get that? But apparently not. Oh, I bet you it's under. There it is. Oh, that's part of the frame. Okay. Now we need to do the door itself. Handle will probably be its own deal. Nope. Okay. There it is. All right, well, let's do this portion first, and then we'll work to the main area. Because we've already started this. $2K26 should have a power wash weapon. That'd be funny. You break it out from under the ring and just start spraying people with it. Telling you right now, I want, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, I want Snitsky, Gene Snitsky as DLC, and I'd like a baby under the ring that you could punt. Like, obviously a doll. But I think that would be funny. When you see the purple stuff, you're like, okay, you need soap on there. It's not going to come clean without soap to get the purple stuff gone. Have to do the back of the garage. This wall should be beating any second. Just do this quickly and we'll... Okay, there's that wall. Okay, so let's do the back of it here. And we got a few things on the back that need to be done here. Whatever this is. Ooh. Some sort of stand? Oh, it's a little pet feeding station. It says pet bowls there. Like a little tool shed, actually. Maybe not a pet feeding station. That might not have been the right terminology. And then the wall has purple, so let's soap it up. The canopy is going to be different from the frame. Yeah, we got more Stranger Things tonight, which I'm excited to check out. Maybe I'll get some chance to watch it. Probably watch it tomorrow night. I don't even know how many episodes there are or how long they are. My understanding is, I think the episodes are quite long for the new season of Stranger Things. But it should only be a few episodes. Oh, my wife is going to kill them. I can hear her yelling. She's trying to do schoolwork. There we go. And we got the base. That's one frame. Did we get this frame? Oh, we did. Okay. What about this piece? That's good. Okay, so the frame itself is good, so we just need to get up to the top here and clean this canopy off. Then we'll get the ice machine. Yeah, that's my least favorite one, man. I hate the 3-on-3 ladder matches. Now, the one thing I'll say is that usually you can get a pin very quickly because you can pin in those. So if you start off with a character with going in hot, you do like 2 reversals. You can hit a signature and a finisher very quickly and end the match. And then hopefully your other 2 guys are just paying attention or keeping the other guys busy. Oh, yeah, not quite. We didn't get all of it up here. There we go. Okay, so canopy's done. Tool shed thing is done. Let's get this ice cream parlor, and then we'll start working on the or ice cream. Yeah, well, that's the problem, right? Your guys, you don't want to be taking damage, and then they're taking damage. That's why I try to end it as quickly as I can. Pick somebody with going in hot, and then usually I'll try and just get reversed, like hit twice, so I can reverse, because that's enough to get a signature, and then you can hit your signature and finisher, and hopefully end it quickly. Because you're right, your guys can take damage there. All right, let's get these doors done. One door. That's not quite the second door. Take the extension off for this. We're gonna have a bunch of money after this, but I think we need to save for like the next power washer. I think that's what we need to start saving for. Season 5, yeah, it's 3 parts. No, so today's like the first dump. Then there'll be another dump on Christmas Day, and then the finale is going to be on New Year's Eve. So, but it's something I've literally been watching for years and invested in. I just hope they land it. Come on, get up there. What isn't clean about this event? Ah, right there. There we go. All right, let's get this wall done. Got a little more soap to use there. Oh. No. I think we're fine on soap. Oh, I didn't get that frame. Well, we got it now. And we got the wall. Let's get this trim up here. In order to finish the trim, we'll need to get on top there. All right, well, that wall's done. Let's work on this wall. Guess I didn't get that. We'll get the rest when we get up to the roof. Work our way around the gas station. We'll then get up to the roof. Man, we may only have time to do the gas station tonight. We may not even get to that gazebo. Daily challenge is easy. 75 for landing the lights. 50 for heavy strikes as a striker. And 6 tokens when a match under 50 minutes. Nice! Well, I'll have to check those out. Thank you for the update, Bray. Yeah, I haven't even been in the game. I don't know if that needs to be cleaned. No, I think that's just part of the mural. We need those tokens. We got a Galaxy Opal Market hitting soon. And maybe there will be some good cards in it. I doubt it, but maybe. Episodes are 1 to 2 hours long. Yeah. I think they like the idea of like people staying in on New Year's to watch the finale too. I don't love the drop on Christmas Day. I'll be honest about that. That's a busy day for people. With like opening presents and visiting family, even that time of year is very difficult. So I hope it's not a lot of episodes because that's a bad time to drop that, I will say. Feel like this wall should be mostly good now. Wow, bunch of spaces I've missed on it. Just have to look for those. Man, the wall's so close to being done. What am I missing on it? There's a little bit there. Maybe I gotta get around this door frame. Oh, I bet you it's like the inside of the door frame is what I'm missing. There it is. Wall is done. Get this back door. We'll do this other side wall. The front of the gas station. We'll work on the top, and then we'll do the floor. There we go. Okay, so we got the back wall done. Let's get this side wall. Gonna need more soap here. I think I'm going to be out of soap in a second. Actually, I want to go right to the top and see what happens if I use too much soap. It's not really doing anything. Stand on a picnic table here while we get this clean. Making good progress on this gas station. I knew this one was going to be big when I saw it last week. I was like, oh, this is going to take us a while to do. Also, I need to stay off Twitter because Survivor's just on, and I'll watch it tomorrow. We got another new job available. PowerWash, 2 quick questions. Are you open for business? And do you a fast approach? Oh, it's a vehicle? Okay, well, maybe that's what we do. Depending upon how much time we have when we're done. If it's like not like a huge vehicle, we can probably get it done pretty quick. There's a payphone. Do you guys remember payphones? Oh, I got to look at the poll. I just realized. So on my OBS, I have here. Let's do this. We had 8 votes. No, 10 votes on the poll. 80% are excited for Survivor Series. Well, that's good. But do you guys remember payphones? We saw one in somewhere when I was with my children. I had to explain what it was and why we used it. Be like, there was a time when we just didn't have phones in our pockets. Okay, I think we're good on the payphone. My faction wars won't work. Weird. I don't think I've had any issues. Maybe close and open the game again if you haven't tried that? I know a few people have been on tonight, so... Because we got updates about the numbers and stuff. There we go. So now we just got to get the front here. And then we'll work our way up to the top of the gas station. Then we'll work on all the floors. Nate, we need Evans, Gargano, Lola, female. Yep. Yeah, I'm excited about the upcoming. Like, I'm not sure how hard those gauntlets are going to be, but I'm excited to give them a try. They're usually not too hard, and they're against other Superstar Series 5 cards. And if the tokens aren't cheap, if the tokens are cheap enough, I might just buy all the tokens from the card market when they pop up for the Superstar Series 5 ones. There's usually no rush to get them. Maybe I'll wait till the Galaxy Opals hit the market, but I'd like to buy a few Galaxy Opal cards to start the process of getting them out. There's no way they do an event that needs the Galaxy Opal token cards, because I think there's so few people who are going to be able to access it. I'm in contact with 2K. It sucks. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. All right, let's keep the wall going here. We got the door. Soap up. And then we got some sort of drink sign. Something about attractors. Nice thing is we already did the garage door, so this should be pretty quick to get this side done. Oh yeah, we got to do that. When we get up there, we'll have to... that needs a little bit because it's got purple on it. That's got some purple there too. Yeah, that would be my guess too, Bray, is that I had the same thought that we'll see amethyst in this one. I think the final one will have diamonds in it because I think 6 will be the highest. So yeah, I think we'll see that. I really wish we wouldn't get bronze in it. I wish I could just eliminate the bronze cards. Maybe just have like emeralds and up, but I don't think they'll do that. They like having the bronze cards in there. They're just like at this point, nobody's using a bronze card that comes in a pack unless you need to use it. So let's get this done. Well, to get the rest of this, we'll have to get on top of the canopy or the thing. But let's get this light wash. All right, we'll get the top done here. Okay, so that wall will be at the top. Let's get up this ladder here. Purple came off all right. Man, we're so close to having this wall done. Get this from underneath to make sure I get all this. Then we'll do the trim and we'll start working on the roof. Why is that wall not said it's done yet? Could be done. What am I missing? Looking at the wall very carefully, so some down here I missed. Anything behind the chair, maybe? No? Oh, no, that's a different wall. That's a different wall. As it should be. I don't see where I'm missing on it. Oh, is it above the soda machine maybe? Not really. Weird. Where is it? Do the corner up here quickly. No. Looking for anywhere where it might blink and say it needs to be done. Let's go back to the top. Already did this, so it should be fine. Man. We're like missing a little piece of the wall and I don't know where it is. Ah, we got it. Okay, there we go. Wall's done. Go do the trim at the top now. And we'll start working our way to the inside here. The outside of the trim should be fine because we sprayed it. It's just a matter of getting the inside trim done. So we need 10 cards to get for this. Oh, really? So I'm going to do a video on the leaks, but I haven't had a chance yet. We need 10 cards? That seems like a lot. People are going to be pissed about that. Maybe it's from Decorated. I know there's like an event called like apparently there's this gnome suntanning up here. All right, what did I miss? Oh, this trim because it's I got to get underneath here. There we go. Got it. All right, we'll get this. We'll do the this roof. Then we'll start working on the floors. I hope it's not like the AJ event. I don't want to have to go crazy buying packs again. Although I am sitting on a good amount of MFP, but I'm hoping to like just use that to get to like the end of the game with like minimal upkeep at this point. Pull like enough for a 20 pack a week with like minimal grinding. All right, how are we doing here? Yeah, if you guys, by the way, haven't, there's actually like a button you can hit under roles to assign yourself a role to get leaks when Witty posts them. It'll tag everybody who's hit that button. Maybe it's just like you need one and then like they build into each other. Better be a goddamn good reward. That's what I'll say about that. Okay. Doing pretty good here. Man, I was planning to wrap up at like 10, and we're not even going to be done we're not getting to anything else. Job is taking the entire thing and then some. Where do I have to get? There we go. Got the trim. All right, let's get the floor up here. And then we can work on the above the garage and then work on the actual surrounding floor with the floor cleaner. The nice thing is, I think once we're done some of the stuff up here, it should just pop up saying that we just need to complete the two floor areas below. That's my hope. Is that we did a good enough job that's what it'll say. Once we get that garage done. So there's those events coming up that are like numbered, or dated. Sorry, not numbered, dated. And they're for specific matches throughout the year, and it looks like we're redoing those matches. So maybe that's tied into that or something like that. If that's the case, can I get a cool Kevin Owens card? Maybe it decorates like a huge pack, like 30 cards or something. That'd actually be kind of cool if we could get some more personas out of that. I know people have really wanted some of those old personas that they missed on live events to come back. So that could be a good way to do that. Yeah, like the Triple H 99. And I'll have to do my video about that tomorrow. I was waiting to see if Woody posted any more drops, but he hasn't, so. Done this roof. Much smaller roof on the other side to get done. Rise, it didn't pop there. Okay, there's the roof. Let's get around this gnome. Sorry, gnome, we got to get around you here. There's that. We just need to get the box done. Oh. What do you have there? A little cell phone? Oh, playing cards. Trying to see if we can finish the roof off without having to move the gnome. But we gotta get this blanket clean. I was like, wouldn't it be like a wildly fun hidden trophy if it's like, get this clean, Nate. We need Naomi Cena. Yeah. So yeah, I did see that. I'm gonna have to pick the gnome up, I think. Whoa! I'll put him back. There we go. We'll put you back, gnome. Sorry. Whoa! What's the gnome doing? Doesn't like me moving it. throw me into the air like that. Yeah, I think that's the case. I don't know. We'll see. Probably tied to the decorated pack would be my guess. So, and maybe decorated will be like a cool, huge pack with like lots of cards like eras, with some good personas and stuff. Ah, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I've lost runs on one. It never feels good due to a technical mishap. Especially because we have so few tickets. Like, they really need to be gifting us tickets, and I don't understand why they're not. Like, it's not like they're, like, gold. In fact, we should just be able to play that mode as much as we want. As a content creator, like, I'd like to just be able to bust open one of those and do it. It would give me, like, fresh content to do. What are we missing on the air conditioning unit? Oh, both vents need to be separated and done. Okay, we're good now. Okay, let's get this trim, and then we'll work on the roof, and then we'll work on the floors. And maybe we can get this done before 10. Thankfully, we got this clean from underneath, so this should just pop once we get it. There we go. Okay, we need to finish off the roof by getting this portion right here. Or not the roof, the wall. That wall, and then this wall right here will be this portion. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Maybe it's underneath. Oh, no, we didn't get this wall properly. There we go. Got it. All right, let's get the roof finished up, and then we can start doing the actual ground. I feel like, well, the ground might have a few sections on it, so I guess we'll find out. I was like, I thought we just have the ground left at this point because we've done everything else, but maybe not. Based on what Woody found, the next birthday bash. Yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of birthday bashes. Yeah, I know that pissed everybody off with the AJ retro card to get it. Hopefully, it's not that crazy again, or maybe I'll get lucky and pull them because it took me like 80 packs to get it. Okay, so there's the roof. Okay, disappointingly, didn't say I have everything, so we've missed something along the way, I think. All right, let's get the floor cleaner out. Extension on. Do I only have one extension? I thought I had more. And we'll start working on these floors and getting these clean. Yeah, well, and honestly, the Encore was great because we got like a extra 100K of MFP. Get these floors done. The nice thing is they're so big that they should just pop. Once we're like close to done, you don't have to be like 100% perfect. Supposed to get a yeah, 29th, I think actually. I think it's on Saturday. We're getting Naomi's birthday bash. Man, you gotta be looking right down for this thing to work. I'd like to get a bigger one. They need more LEs in between packs. Yeah, I agree with that. Like if I were them, I'd be trying to have like an event every few days. Every like other day have like a new event pop up and just something like not even like that's like super tough to do or something. And maybe it's like a shitty prize with like Faction Wars tickets or something, but I think people would appreciate that. It's like, oh, hey, here's a. I know you guys love casket matches. Here's a casket match. Oh, this is a separate floor from the other. It looks like it disconnects right there. So maybe it could be a few different floors. So maybe it will still ding for us soon. Almost on the floor here. Okay, so nope. Actually, it says we're only well. There is a lot of floor to do. I was going to say it only says 79% on the floors. I thought it'd be way higher, or on the job, but there is a lot of floor space that's we're about to do. Yeah, I think the concept of like, hey, especially like at the tail end of the year, being like, hey, here's some of like the best matches this year, redo them, is actually like super cool. No, it's been a long time since I played No Mercy. Remind me of how we used to make money there, because I don't remember. There's just something like calming doing the floors. There's some parts I missed, but we'll get them in a second. Hoping this area is big enough I don't have to like go into too much detail to try and get them, but they'll be easy enough to clean up. On the island, where can I buy hairstyles other than the barber shop? I don't know. I've not actually changed the hair on my character at all, so I don't know. I assume the barbershop was it, but beyond some new clothes, I've not done anything new with my character, like in terms of a design look. Oh, looks like we will need to clean some of these spots up here. Missing. Let's switch back to the power washer for a second. There we go. We got to do this one now. Let's just run along the wall here just in case, like we just did. Okay, let's get this done. I'm going to just use the power washer for this portion, although I can switch the guns to the slightly better one. Because we got the picnic tables in the way, and I think that'll just make the floor washing harder if we use the machine. Man, World Tour could have been so good. I actually think World Tour on its own, if you take updates out of the way, if you compared World Tour against Proving Grounds from launch on both games, I think World Tour is the better mode. But they just didn't update it at all. I still think an update's coming, but God, it's been 8 months, which is crazy pants. Like, how do you drop one update, call it World Tour, and still be in the United States? I really think something went wrong behind the scenes with the game, and I think a lot of development time got focused into the island, not my faction, which is part of the problem. Yeah, because it was the April 28th was the last update. So, yeah, it's really crazy. There we go. Okay. Let's get the gas station sidewalk done here. Onto the actual floor or around the tanks and stuff and get that done. World Tour is responsible for getting into my faction. It's a really good mode. And then we've got this like floor here to do. So we missed a bunch of stuff then, because I was really hoping by this point it would say that we were like close to being done. Yeah, they're getting ready for 2K26. I think I'm going to start covering some of the news for 2K26 and stuff as it pops. And we lead into it, just about the game and what we're seeing. I remember last year waiting and being like, okay, there's like 3 sections of these floors. When did they start the? I guess it was at the Royal Rumble. It seemed like maybe it was a Raw. The Netflix on Raw. That's when they debuted like 2K25 because they had that door closed with Roman behind it. That was like the first teaser of 2K25, and it was like late January because it was the Netflix debut episode, I believe. But then we really didn't get much beyond that for a few more weeks. Like it felt like the oh, I didn't get whatever. No, I don't think I needed to do that. Did I? I would say, what am I missing there? We'll just have to move that out of the way. Mate, after they're done, after you're done, before hop on to 2K, they gave us a preview of the next faction war cards. Really? On their Twitter? I'll take a peek at it. Yeah. Oh, in the game. Really? Okay, I can take a peek at it. I'll have to boot the PlayStation up, but I can do that. Okay. We got this section. Let's get this section done. Oh, around the tanks is different too. When does Hellfire Galaxy Opal Rhea hit the market? So those are from the Super Pack 3, so they should be next week? I think next week? Might be the week after. Trying to remember when those dropped. I think it's the week after, not because Monsters of Mayhem hit this week. So I think it's the week after. Man, I can't believe we've been going 2 hours on this project. No, but Gucci, it's not the Hellfire. It's the Galaxy Opal version, which was in Super Pack 3. So we're still probably a week away on those hitting the market because that's like the variation of Rhea. Almost at the end of this one here. We're going to need to move this. Let's get this out of the way here. There, that'll work. Almost done this section here. You know, I was watching the Game Awards nominees, and I realized I've not played Expedition 33 at all. And that's a game that's completely up my alley because I platinumed Metaphor last year. I love the Persona games. I miss old school turn-based Final Fantasy. I actually think Square has really ruined Final Fantasy by taking it to an action game than an action game instead of I can't even talk today. Like a turn-based RPG. Come on, Floor, we're almost done. I'm gonna try my new to use my new portal at work tonight. Nice, congrats! Welcome to the world of the portal. I love my portal. Get some good grinding done on the portal. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Let's work our way around here. It's a joke. There's another version of Land of Giants? What? Man, I wish I was worked for 2K. I'd fix so many of this like dumb don't call it the Land of Giants. We got lots of other names we can use that we haven't reused. And if it is, let's actually have giants in there. Because the people you're including aren't giants and also don't work for the company anymore. There should be a rule about not making cards for people who are no longer with the company. I guess Ridge Holland's a more recent release, and who knows how long they were planned in advance, but yeah, I knew once we got the floors done, we would tack off a good percentage of that. How much that percentage at the top, because it was 80%, but there's a lot of floor to do. Thankfully, it's not too difficult. You just got to use the floor machine and walk up and down until you get it all. I still have a little bit more on this, and then we'll go to the other portion of it here. Just do this portion. And then we missed something because we should have popped saying that we were close to being done now. Wish they make another Knights of the Old Republic because that's why I originally got the PS5. Yeah. Or Candace. Why are they in there already? Okay, I'll have to go in and look. Yeah, honest to God, I wouldn't mind a good Candace card. Because I really do like Candace. But I find her cards are always like bottom tier when they come out. And if we got a good Candace, she could actually be really fun and ranked. Because I believe she is Johnny's Gargano escape finisher. Yeah, we'll take a peek at it. We'll take a peek at them quickly, Bray, once we wrap up here. I feel like we're very close to being done. If we miss some things, they're very, very small. And we'll clean up very quickly. Too fast. Man, I wonder what I missed. I obviously missed something. I want to know what I missed. Remember the locker? Oh, yeah. Those diamond cosmetics that are still sitting there? Yep. They've been so stingy on locker codes this year. Like, last year they were like, you get a locker code, you get a locker code. And, like, every pay-per-view had, like, a locker code tied to it. And what a good way to get people to play the game by including locker codes at the pay-per-views. And people are like, oh, I should do that. Or even just play the mode. I've talked about it before. Oh, does the super... Yeah, it should be this weekend, Jayway. I call Candace Vice Emerald Halando from Last Jedi. Okay. Anybody excited for the Knives Out movie? Dead Man. Can't remember what it's called. Dead Man something. It's not about the Undertaker. Remember when they released locker codes? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, do them at the like PLEs and like have people log into my faction and get hooked. That's how I got hooked on my faction. I got a SummerSlam code and I used it. And I got a Diamond Gunther card, and then I started using the card and found out that it would destroy everything. I used it for a long time in Weekly Towers and Proving Ground, and it was so good. We're like 99% of the way there. And we're so close to having this section done here. Let's see the spots we missed, and we're going after them right now. Maybe I should get the sprayer out for the final bits. Oh, right here. There we go. Okay, what the hell are we missing? I feel like we've done our job. Oh. Well, thankfully it's pointing it out. Okay. Where else are we missing? Oh, I thought I got the sign. What am I missing? Oh, the frame? Oh, underneath. Okay. Bathroom. Okay, now we... So, slide gourd. Really? We didn't get an ice machine door? Okay, what did we miss? Oh, up here. I completely missed this, apparently. Okay. The bathroom door frame. I'm so annoyed. Yeah, we didn't get this door. Apparently. There we go. And then the door frame here. There we go. We're done. Let's watch the... Oh, this is my favorite port. Would your hose have worked on the ground? Yeah, you could use on the ground. But they got that floor thing. I kind of like it. It's a new edition this year. They didn't have the floor thing last year. I'm trying to use my mouse. Like it'll work. Okay, so we got a scooter and a bandstand. We'll do those next time. We should clear. What are the prices on those jobs? That tells you how long it'll last. Yeah, those we should be able to do next time. Okay, let me load up my PlayStation. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to throw you back on this screen. While I get everything loaded up here. We're almost in here. Sorry about the wait, guys. Yeah, I really like this game. PowerWash Simulator, one of my favorites. Oh yeah, let's bring it back over. We got WWE play up now. I did the HDMI switch. I got a neat little button for it, but I always like to make sure everything's done. Okay, so let's log out and log back in. Just make sure that we're fully up to date here. All right. So we got no upcoming events. Where do you see them, Bray? It's on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass on Xbox, it's free. Otherwise, you have to pay for it. I'm not. So it's not in the card market. Power Wash 1 is free on PS Plus. And if you haven't played one, it's worth playing. It's got a super fun story to it. Believe it or not, there's a story and there's aliens and stuff. Maybe it's on here? Bray, you'll have to tell me where you saw it. Well, Bray said that in the game there was like a update for the new Faction Wars cards. Like with the bosses and the rotating cards. I'm not seeing it. Oh no, it'll be in collection. That's where it's going to be. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, got him. Okay, so what do we got here? We get another Land of Giants team, a new Queens of Attitude team. It looks like. And then we got a Thea Hale rotating, but Thea Hale rotating card. I do enjoy Thea Hale. Alex Shelley is part of the Bald and bodacious. Obviously very bald. So that makes sense. That he's part of the bald and bodacious team. We got another Tatum Paxley card. I think this is like the 4th Faction Wars card she has. Sin like a bee, swiftness. I think this is from the last one. This is from this month's The Odd Squad. And then we got a Candace one with Leg Day, Sting Like a Bee. 2 Sting Like a Bees, apparently. So we got 2 Sting Like a Bees. We got a Joaquin Wild, Die Bomber going in hot. And then there's the Otis card. Pain Train, Leg Day, Dream Street, Weapon Master Endurance. One of the days we'll get like a decent grinding card out of these, but it hasn't happened yet. There's just way better options. Like, why can't they just use some of the team names and do like, here's a culling card? What's better, PowerWash 1 or 2? Well, 2's the newer one, but I'd recommend playing 1 first and then 2, but it doesn't matter. Like, you can jump right into 2. Like I said, there's a story, but it's minimal. Are there any of these? So all the rotating will be diamond, and there's probably like, I haven't bought any of the new cards. I don't think there's anything new in the amethyst, so they're probably full diamond teams. So maybe it's just 2 teams this time. It doesn't matter. We don't have enough. We don't have enough tickets to try and get them all anyways. So yeah. And Rhea's still not fixed. What a surprise. All right, guys. Well, you know what? We're going to let it go for the night. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube or you're the one person who's been hanging out on Twitch, I really do appreciate y'all. I need to figure out how to get the Twitch to grow because it's not growing. If you guys have any ideas of what I could do to get my Twitch numbers up, let me know. We just started doing that last week, so it's still very, very new, but we get very few people watching me on Twitch. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm taking the day off. No streaming tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday. We've got this is going to be a busy weekend for Friday and Saturday. Because Friday in the afternoon we got the card opening. I think I've got it booked for noon to open the Survivor Series 2 cards. And then we'll watch SmackDown at night. And then during the day, I think I booked it for noon as well because I've got some family stuff going on at 3. We're going to try and run through the live events like between noon and 1. I think if they're all 1 and done, we can probably get them all done. Maybe 1:30 at the latest or 2. At that point, I'll have to get up and go to my sister's for a family birthday thing. But then I'll be back, and I hope you guys all come back too because we're going to be watching Survivor Series, and I'd love to have you guys all here for Survivor Series. Our first PLE watch. We haven't done one yet, so I'm very, very excited. Since welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you're having a good day, and thank you for joining. So yeah, we got a busy weekend, taking tomorrow off, but we got everything going on for Friday and Saturday. Thank you guys all for hanging out. I really do appreciate y'all. And then yeah, we got some fun stuff planned. Oh, and 12-hour stream. I think I've said this, but if you guys don't know, I got to put a post up about it on YouTube probably. But we'll do the 12-hour stream on December 6th. So we'll do it from the basement. I need ideas of what to do, guys. I keep hoping we'll get World Tour. I don't know if we will, but fingers crossed. But everybody have a great night. Thank you all for hanging out. Love you guys. Bye.